Hello class, this is the first question in the practice. So let's read the question first. So a tennis player makes a successful serve 65% of time, and each serve is independent of the other. If she serves 4 times, and we have two probabilities to calculate. Okay, the first question is the probability she gets exactly 3 serves out of 4 serves. So if after we read this, we know we are talking about 3 successes out of 4 trials. Okay, so if we recall the content we learned in chapter 6, we know it is talking about binomial distribution or binomial random variable. So for calculating a probability from binomial random variable, let's do the StatCrunch. Okay, so let me open the StatCrunch. Okay, so let's click Stat Calculators binomial. Okay, we have the binomial. Okay, it's right there. Okay, so in the binomial we have two parameters. One is the total number of trials. In this case, she tried 4 times, so n, the number of trials, is 4. Okay, the probability of success, in this case 65%, which is 0.65. And what is the probability we want to calculate? She gets exactly 3 serves or exactly 3 successes. Exactly 3 successes. Okay, click compute, then we get the probability. Okay, it means the probability that the number of successes or the number of serves she gets is 3. Then this is the corresponding probability. Okay, that's part A. Part B, we follow the same parameters, but the probability is she gets at least 2 serves, at least 2 successes. At least means greater than or equal to 2. Okay? At least equal or greater than 2 successes. Then we click compute. Okay? So we get the probability. Okay? So that's the first question. Let's see the second question. Okay? According to a market website, adults in a certain country average 48 minutes per day on mobile devices this year. Assume that minutes per day on mobile devices follows the normal distribution. Okay, it tells us we are going to deal with a normal distribution, and standard deviation is 5. Okay, we got 3 questions. So we already know we are talking about a normal distribution. We know normal distribution has 2 parameters. One is the mean. Okay, it's already given 48 minutes, and standard deviation, which is 5. So we are going to calculate some probability. Okay, the first one is what's the probability that the time spent is less than 52 minutes. We know the time, the amount of time follows a normal distribution. So let's close this one, and we get our normal calculator. Stat calculators, and where's normal? Okay, here's normal. Let me drag it here. So we know that in the normal distribution we have 2 parameters. The mean is, in this case, is 48. The standard deviation is also given to us 5 minutes. Okay, and the first question is, what's the probability that the time, which is denoted as x here, is less than 52 minutes? So it's going to be less than or equal to 52 minutes. Let's click compute. Okay, then we get the probability. Okay, that's the part A. Part B, what's the probability that the amount of time is between 34 and 46. So it's between 2 numbers. Let's use this between option. So let's click that. The parameter we don't have to change. The lower limit is, let me get here. So that's going to be 34, and upper limit is 46. Then click compute. Okay, we got the probability. Then the third one, what amount of time represents 80th percentile? So percentile means the probability that the random variable is less than that value and the probability is 80%. So let me go back to the standard. Okay, we don't have to change the parameters. So it means the probability that the random variable is less than or equal to a value, so the corresponding probability is 80% or 0.8, and we want to the percentile is this value, and we need to find this value. So let's leave this blank and put 0.8 there, 80%. Then let's click compute. Then we will have this percentile.